Do you need some inspiration? Are you in a writing slump or maybe coming out of writer's block? Or are you just in between projects and want something fun? Something that's easy, something that involves tarot cards? Great, then let me show you my tarot dialogue writing prompt. Hi, I'm Jennifer Gregson, a tarot book coach who helps writers start and finish their novels all with a smile on their face. Okay, so to start, grab your favorite tarot deck. Today I am using the sort of original Rider-Waite-Smith deck, and you're going to take out cards that don't have people in them, or animals if you're into that. So I immediately took out like that card, any of the ace cards. For me, that doesn't work. If you feel like you can create a character with this card, then leave it in. There's also a couple of cards I took out just for me, like this card has too many people. I didn't really feel like dealing. I didn't really feel like writing as a baby or the devil today. Again, that can change based on the date or the story you write. Technically, that's a person, or is it a statue? Didn't really feel like dealing with that today. And this card had too many people. So I took out quite a few cards, okay? But I'm left with still a very big chunk. So pause the video, do that process however you feel like you need it. But you're going to create two characters, so two cards. So think about that as you go through your deck. Then you're going to give your favorite deck and the cards that you have left a shuffle. And you're going to choose two cards. Now, if this is the first time you're doing this, I suggest sticking to just two. But if you are coming back to this video or you would like to add more characters at some point, you can totally do that. You can do 3, 4, 5, however many characters you want in your scene. But I suggest you start with just the two. This makes it a little more quick, a little more easy, and gives you something to focus on. So, okay, so I've given my deck a shuffle, and I'm going to pick my two cards. I've got the Fool and the Empress. So I'm just going to hold those up for a minute. Okay, I'm going to focus on the Fool first. So when you're doing this, I want you to set a 1-minute timer and just come up with I said the Fool first, and then I grabbed the Empress. Hi. Okay, let's just do this. So you're going to set that 1-minute timer, and then you're just going to very quickly create a character for each of them. I'm not going to go real in depth here. I want you to go a little bit deeper, but not too deep. This is an exercise. So I'm going to say the Fool is a young college student who is on spring break, and he decides to road trip with his buddies to somewhere in Florida, right? Wherever spring breakers go nowadays in Florida. And that's him, okay? And the Empress is a slightly older woman that works at the hotel. Not quite sure yet what she's going to be doing, right? And now I've already created a setting, but if you haven't done that when you're creating your characters, after you create each of their sort of who they are, set another really quick timer and create your setting. So I am going to set this in the hotel lobby, and that's all I'm going to say for right now. Okay, so do your setting. So hotel, middle of beachy Florida, spring break. My two characters are there. All right, so now once you know kind of who your characters are and you have a very basic setting, now I want you to set a quick timer or just sort of think about what is happening in the scene. That's one. And two, what does each character want? So for me, he slept late. My little dude, my college dude, slept late, and all of his buddies took off for the beach without him. They tried to wake him. He just wouldn't wake up. And he woke up in a really grumpy mood. Ooh, because his girlfriend from home dumped him over the phone. Oh, love it. Okay, so I write YA, so this gets me excited. So he's bummed out, couldn't wake up. Maybe he partied a little hard the night before. All of his friends left him, and he's hanging out in the lobby of this hotel. And I'm kind of picturing, does anybody watch Supernatural? You know those kind of hotels that they stay at? Kind of sketchy, roadsidey, right? Like the 2 floors with the doors that go to the outside. So it's like a tiny lobby, right? And she is working there, and he comes in, and he wants to know why the ice machine doesn't work because he wants to make, I don't know, some kind of weird cocktail in his room. And she wants him to just leave her alone. He is flirting badly, and she just is kind of done with him. And that is what I would do. So do that. Pull your 2 cards really quickly, create a character, create a little bit of backstory, create the setting, the scene, what is going on, and what each character wants. So maybe she's reading her book. Okay, she is just sitting there, she is working, she is doing her thing, and she has a book, and she was just looking forward to not dealing with these teenagers. Okay, these college kids, right? She doesn't want it. So let's say she's like maybe 25, 26, like she's past it. She just wants all of them to leave her alone. And there you go. Okay, so once you have all of that established, either get out a journal if you're going to do this by hand, or open up your favorite writing program, Google Docs, Word Doc, Pages, Scrivener, wherever, and get ready. Give each character a name, and then write the scene, specifically thinking about dialogue between the 2 of them. So if you'd like to write it sort of like a play, so let's say you name him Chad and you name her Eleanor, right? You could literally just be like Chad, da 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 da, Eleanor, da 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 da. And you don't even have to like set the setting, or you can write it as if you're writing a chapter in a novel. And that's totally up to you and how you want to do this sort of process. Now, the fun part comes in. So like if you do this for fun, great. If you're between writing projects and you just want to like get some writing done. But if you are stuck in your novel, a really fun way to use sort of this same exercise is to get out the tarot cards that you created for your characters, if you did that, or pulling cards directly from the deck, like really going through and saying, okay, so this Page of Wands is my main character, and his mother, who's in the scene, is going to be this world card. She's an ex-actress. She's all over the place, right? And you pull cards and do it with characters from your novel. This is super, super helpful if you're having a scene that you just can't get. Really get the cards out and look at them. And you can do that with this too. Make sure you keep the cards somewhere where you can see them. Make sure that you have, write down if you need to any of the things that you came up with. And it can change, it can evolve. This is the fun and the creative part. And you can either say, hey, it's going to take as long as it takes, or you can say, I'm going to set 15 minutes and just write what I write and be really super fast about it. Sometimes we get stuck in our books and we need something like this to add a little energy into our writing. Sometimes we're having writer's block, and doing something like this away from our novel helps unlock some new things. Sometimes we're between projects and just want something fun to write for once. And sometimes we just need some inspiration for creating a whole new project. And the fun thing about this and tarot in general is that it can definitely do all of those depending on what you need. So one, I would love to know, what are you going to do with this sort of writing prompt exercise? If you find writing exercises like this helpful, then I would love for you to join my newsletter. I send out exercises like this. I send out pictures of tarot cards. So if you don't have your own deck, you can use the prompts and the pictures to do your own exercises. And when you join, you get my free novel narrator training, which is how to create characters using tarot in 30 minutes or less. So the link is in the description box below. I would love to have you over there. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Have a great day.